Alright, hey guys. I've been talking a lot with, Jake Latta, Big Kahuna at Steam. He's been giving me a lot of advice. I'm still fairly new to the game, so I'm just trying to figure it out as I go. So I want to give a special thank you and shout out to him for taking all that time to help me. He said something about checking out the auto buyers, so this is what it was set to by default. Now, he also informed me that you can actually unpurchase and repurchase these. I did not know that. I thought once you got them, they were set in stone. So that's very useful information. Thank you. Also, I'm rearranging the party. He was discussing with me, there's better ways to set your team up. So I don't know if this is the best, but it's just what I'm trying. So for right now, I'm just going warrior, paladin, paladin, ranger, ranger, cleric. I need to upgrade the armory to get all their stats. Okay, that should be good. But they all have a pretty decent amount of synergies. So I'm hoping the morale, the critical chance is 100%, so the rangers are going to do really well. I hope it doesn't get down to the cleric, but once they edge towards the final fights where they're dying, overheal, revival speed. So it seems like it's a much better setup than just warrior, because now I'm just fighting one enemy, a big boss battle, as where before I was fighting a number of enemies. So this should be much better. I just have to update it. Where did I leave off? Okay, so we have the first stat point of layer 2. We're rebuilding... I think I left off rebuilding Ascension layer 1. And if I need to, I can swap these out. And Jake, thank you again for all the advice. If you notice anything, say something. I've got about 45 hours of AFK time, so I'm just letting it run through. I gotta get sleep for work in the morning. I wanted to check on this to see how it was doing. And now, I don't need... If I need an additional perk point, I can always take this out. But as of right now, I don't really need one perk point for anything. It's still got like 40 hours to burn up. I normally let it go AFK for a few days. That way I can, spend 10-15 minutes doing all of it at once. But because I take so much time off, sometimes when I come back to it, it's hard to remember where I was. So I'm definitely going to overlook things. That's why I appreciate anyone leaving a comment or giving advice. I think what my goal was before, Jake was telling me how it's better to ascend and get as many perk points early on as possible. So I have most of the cheap ones. These are the only ones left, but that's going to cost me 45, 55 perk points. So I'd have to reset 55 times. I was debating on getting this stat base higher first, once it's at a point where it takes a while to level it up, and I can basically press ascension, and then 2 seconds later I'm ready to ascend again. I was thinking about building it up to that. That way I could just do it 50 times in a minute and get all those perks. I'm not sure if that's the best way. I just figured it'd be a lazier way rather of doing it. Because the ascension points do seem to come back pretty quickly now. And this would be a reason why, because I have to manually go through here and do this every time I ascend, or... Yeah, but I don't have nearly enough. Damn. I think that'll make it faster, because then I can just let it automate the process without having to waste time doing it manually. Alright, with the formation, I'm not sure if I did this the best way. I basically just made the warrior a pure tank, the paladin pure damage, or the paladins pure damage, rangers pure damage, and the cleric pure healing. I'm not really sure if the clerics do damage. I didn't really look into the clerics. I'm mostly a DPS person. So every time they're blessed by the cleric, all their stats are increased. Okay, resets on respawn, that's fair. Yeah, so I don't think you'd want to put into a damage stat just all healing, because the higher you heal, the more they get overhealed and the more blessed they get. Well, I guess that comes from their stats though. Alright. And I'm not sure with the warrior if it would have been better to go all damage, or maybe, you know, like 1 point into armor, then the rest into damage, so it would still consider it a warrior. I just did it this way for now. When it comes to a later point, where things are faster and I can monitor it, I'll see if it makes a difference. Right now it's going pretty fast. I'm also curious. It's doubling my stats, so I would imagine you would want to jump as soon as possible for stat gains. And then come back when I have 16 more. It jumps really quickly. As soon as I ascend, it's already back up to layer 18, 19. This is the only thing that kind of slows me down. That's why the perk for soft prestige would be so helpful. Just trying to see how long it would take. Because I still need 15 more points. So it's at 12 hours. Okay, so right now, it takes me about an hour and a half to get an ascension point. Damn. So I'll get the 17 point stat and maybe the next one, and then I'll see if I can get that number lower. Yeah, because no matter what, I'm going to need 25. So for right... Oh, damn. It just sucks because you have to build it up every time. So maybe it would be faster just to focus on the perk point until I got that. Damn, I really want these quality of life ones. I'm not sure if I should do without these. Because I need improved to buy soft. I need all of these as a set. So I would have to do without these first. So even at a minimum, I would only have 13 points. I mean, it is still giving me ascension points pretty quickly. Alright, we'll burn up this time. Save up more time. I think once we have the quality of life changes, that'll make it much better once the perks are done. And then I can just let it ramp up. It's confusing when it does it like this, because now I can't see when I'm ready to ascend. I guess it would tell me, right? Okay, so the AFK time is finally worn off. I'm still about 7 perk points shy. So for now, we'll just bury it in. Okay, I'll let it build up for a few more days, and then I should be able to get the soft prestige. And then I'll go from there. And I'm pretty sure, yeah, it'll do all that for me now. That's exactly what I want. Automate it, make it as quick as possible. Okay, I think I'll let it build up some AFK time. I need to get up at like 4 AM. So again, a special thanks to Jake Latta at YouTube, Big Kahuna at Steam. I made the thumbnail just for him, for helping me. Alright, thank you guys. I'm gonna get some rest, and I'll see you next time.